Good evening, my noble knights, as I blaze Templar, and I am exhausted. It's pretty much why I haven't been streaming or anything. I had a couple of really bad nights where I just couldn't sleep, and yeah, it's about 10 now, and hopefully by doing this, I'll be able to sleep properly, and we can stream tomorrow. At least that's the hope. Anyway, to help with that, I decided to get down and buckle down and do some work for a change. I need to do this more frequently. I was going to wait until I actually got my graphics card, but they said basically, yeah, no, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So, yeah, here we are. Anyway, this is an offensively based team. A couple wall breakers in Kyram Black and Landorus Therian form. Sweeper in Cartana and Blacephalon. I've never actually run Blacephalon, so this is going to be a new thing. Volt Turner in Tapu Koko, really great Volt Turner in OU this gen. And then Magic Bouncer in DNC Mega. I just really like Mega DNC. Have ever since the IPL, where it helped me go without losing. Oh. Oh, okay. So I can't get Hidden Power Fighting on Blacephalon. That is unfortunate. I would really like to run that. So instead of Hidden Power Fighting, well, I guess you learn something new every day. And seriously, is that? No. Okay, I was gonna say, if that was really all the moves it had, that'd be really disappointing. Uh, I'm thinking maybe we should go Psyshock just to give it the mixed coverage. I would rather have Hidden Power Fighting, but we'll work with this. We will work with this. I should have tested to make sure that it was validated, but I didn't think that I'd need to. I mean, Hidden Power Fighting's such a common staple of a move in earlier gens, you know? Okay, so, oh, they have an interesting team. They do have the um, Swampert, but actually, Tapu Koko really does well against his entire team. If he wants to lead Politoed, that is 100% fine. We can just Volt Switch. If he wants to stay in, that's fine. We are running Magnet just to boost our special attacks on the electric side with Volt Switch and Thunderbolt. Normally, I don't like running Dual Stab of the same type anyway, just because it doesn't really usually work out. It is a little different with the Tapu Koko, though. Unfortunately, because the Mega forms now do the thing, we're in a bit of a tougher spot. I should have predicted the switch to Swampert, but I didn't. So we'll go into Lando. Just get this thing intimidated real quick. Waterfall, that's gonna... Oh. Oh, okay. So I'm not doing too well at the moment, but that's fine. Do we just go for the Leaf Blade, or do we predict the switch and go for something else? I think we Leaf Blade. Yeah, I'm doing terrible tonight. This is what I do when you're exhausted. Really not a good time to do that kind of thing. But you know what? We're going to try again. He's going to get a Stealth Rock up because I haven't gotten my Mega. And he's probably going to want to switch here. I need to get back in the game. I need to get my head into the game, I should say. So, yeah. Hopefully I can actually pull this back. And would you please make your move? Predicted it this time, and we're just going to Grass Knot and take it out. It is unfortunate because I lost my Stealth Rocker and I didn't have my Magic Bouncer ready. So that is unfortunate, but we need to keep Tapu Koko alive and healthy, because if we do that, we should be okay. But he's going to go into Meloetta, and I think we go for the Corkscrew's Crash. Yeah, we'll just Corkscrew. I just want this thing dead. Meloetta, Calm Mind Meloetta could be a threat, and it's not like Steelium Z does well against the rest of his team anyway, so it worked out alright for me. But now we have to hard switch. Unfortunate. But we do have Tapu Koko, which again threatens his entire team. And that works out well for us. And now we can just stab Thunderbolt over and over again. He probably has Whirlwind, which he'll possibly go for. Oh, Roar. Well, same basic principle. But that's okay, because we could just go for the Leaf Blade. And now we should sweep with Kartana. So, yeah, the big problem was that Swampert. I was playing stupidly at the beginning. I should have predicted the hard switch into it. And he knew he lost at that point, so he gave up. Makes sense. Okay, so, yeah, this team definitely requires some prediction. And you can't just click the move you think is quote-unquote safest. You have to read your opponent. So, I'm going to have to remember to do that. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's continue on. Next battle. Okay, this one actually looks like it could be much more problematic. I don't really have a lot of fire outside of Blacephalon. I think we're going to start the timer, and we're going to lead Tianci, maybe? Or actually, I think Kyurem. Yeah, we'll lead Kyurem Black. It's bulky enough to take a hit from pretty much anything he's got, and it'll hit incredibly hard with the Choice Band. So, works out okay. It's not the greatest lead for me, but hey, it works. Or actually, maybe I should just lead Diancie and get the Mega Evolution. So, if I predict, well, assuming he actually gets to the battle. And I think that's probably the better play. Lead the Mega Diancie, just go straight for the Protect if it's something that I am not really able to deal with. If it is something I can deal with, I'll just Mega and go straight for the Diamond Storm or whatever. Probably Earth Power or Moon Blast, honestly, but it looks like Volcario has decided to give up before the game even began. Well, this is something you find on the ladder. Oh, we're back up to the 1300s. That's kind of nice. Oh, I wish I was back up into my 15s, but, I haven't been in the 15s for a long time. Oh, well. Mostly because I don't really ladder enough. I really don't. Okay, alright. So, likely leads are the Gliscor and the Greninja and the Thundurus. Against that, I either want to lead Tapu Koko or Blacephalon, I think. Actually, maybe Diancie. Let's see what he goes for. And he's 331 speed. This is just a good way to get my... Okay, so he does have the Flash Cannon. That is actually a big problem. I really don't want to take a Flash Cannon. Oh, wow. That did way more than I was predicting it to. Unfortunately, I really don't have a great way around the Thundurus, so we'll just go for the Corkscrew Crash. Just get as much damage off as possible. That did a bit more than I was expecting, honestly. Kartana, just how strong are you? Good grief. Scarf Shadow Ball, yeah. We're 516. We'll outspeed everything he's got. He predicted the Hidden Power Fire, or I mean the Fire move, and it's specially defensive anyway, so it doesn't surprise me too much. But I think we go into Diancie predicting him to want to set up his rocks, which is exactly what happens. And now we just Earth Power. If he wants to switch, that's fine. It'll hit most of his things for pretty good damage, except his flyers. And I really can't risk anything else. And yeah, that was actually really key. It stopped Blacephalon pretty hardcore. Anyway, in comes the Kartana. I have a decent check in Lando. Smart Strike does 31, which isn't bad. I think we just go for the EQ, though. Gliscor. Makes sense. Now, I think we actually double back into... I don't think he'll run another one of those. So... Ice Fang will do absolutely nothing, of course. I think we Shadow Ball again. It hits all his team for great damage. So, it didn't do as much as I was hoping. And we're going to lose Blacephalon because I underestimated Gliscor. That is really, really unfortunate. Oh, I could have so used Blacephalon later, but unfortunate there. That should kill. Yeah, Gliscor goes down. That's good news. So we're still in this. I did lose my 2 offensive sweepers that I really wanted to have set up. In comes Kartana. It does not outspeed me, so we can just Volt Switch into Lando. And at this point, I think we just go for the Explosion. If he wants to switch, that's fine. If he stays in, that's fine too. Oh, he knocked off my normal gem. That is unfortunate. Doesn't matter because I get rid of Kartana. But, that is a little bit obnoxious. He has the Volt Absorb, so we're just going to go for the Razzle Dazzle. Altaria comes in. It is the Dragon Flying. I think we Dazzle. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam was the right play. In comes Greninja. I think I Volt Switch just to get the terrain back up and go into Kyurem. Scald, that is a little bit unfortunate if it burns, which it does, but it doesn't really matter. Not at this range. And we could just go straight for the Outrage. It really won't do too much. Whatever he goes for, we'll just Outrage kill. So Choice Band Kyurem pulls through for us, and we continue to go up the ladder. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good game. I did make some early game misplays. I do like the Dancy play at the beginning, but I really should have thought about how weak on the special side Kartana is, on the special defense side. But I did do a good chunk of damage with the Corkscrew Crash, so, I mean, it worked out there, but that was still kind of a waste of my Kartana. So, I'll have to get used to playing around with this team, it looks like. I did just throw it together right before I started this video, so... Oh, I apologize. So, yeah, you know, I'm incredibly professional tonight, but I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.